November 12th, entry number 11. I pulled my groin muscle playing flag football with Z and the boys. November 18th, entry number 12. The apology. He apologized. Yeah, I'm pretty surprised too. I've watched him mature over the last year since before he leveled up to level 13, but I'm surprised he apologized. Without me asking it of him or anything. Whoa, hold up. Let me back this up a little though. Recap of events. I decided to pick him up from school last Friday, 2 days ago. I couldn't find him, so I went home. I watched a movie on Lappy before going to his house to see if he had returned. He was there, we talked and watched TV together for a little. He told me to leave the room because he had a surprise, but then he came out and said he was going to play Dynasty Warriors instead of the sports game. Changed his mind or something. Bracket. Yes, I know that's not much of a surprise. End bracket. He told me he had a dance to go to and got dressed. Anna, his mom, and Eli, her boyfriend, came and they played around for a little while, bugging the two of us playfully. Then we rode our bikes to his friend's place so that Z could pick him up. He was going to travel with him to the dance, apparently. He said he was going to stay there for a bit when he got there, so I was like, okay. I asked, should I bother to come back and see you later on tonight? He said yeah, and that I should drop by his house again around 8:30, 8:40 after the dance. Time passed, the dance should have finished. I gave him an extra 20 minutes. When I got to his house, no one was there. I waited, I got mad, his mom came. She said she hadn't seen him. I bounced. I went to the school. The dance was clearly over, not a soul or musical beat in sight. In a last-ditch attempt to find him, I visited the friend where I dropped him off earlier. Success. I saw his bike in the corner. I went to the door and saw 3 doorbells. After a moment's debate, I pressed the bottom one. A youth came to the door and said, "Who was it?" I asked if Z was there. He said yes. When Z came out, he was all happy and smiling, but I was upset. I asked him if he knew what time it was. He said no, and asked his friend. His friend said 9, and I corrected him, 9:31, actually. Z said, "Oh, dip," or something like that. All I said was, "You know what the problem is." Then I turned around and bounced on my bike. Bracket. That means I left. End bracket. That night I spoke to Marissa, bracket, his girlfriend at the time, end bracket, on AIM, and advised her about what to do regarding her boyfriend, making it carefully clear that I was not suggesting she cut him. Bracket. Cut means to dump someone or end a relationship. End bracket. Our conversation went something like this. Yo.
Who's this?
Khedive. Tongue emoji.
Oh, hi.
Sup?
Nothing much, chillin'.
What's the deal with you and Z?
Yeah, I really don't know.
Ha. LOL. It's confusing, huh?
Kinda.
Ellipses. Yeah. Trust me, I know exactly how you feel sometimes.
You're with him?
What makes you think that?
IDK?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
So, explain the stitch to me.
I don't even know it. You have to ask him. I kinda know some. He wasn't talking to me for a long time, ever since, Sunday, because someone told him that I was talking shit about him or whatever, and then he got mad and decided to listen to everyone else's bullshit. And then I told him that, like, why would I be talking shit about you if I go with you? That makes no sense. So then he was like, he was gonna ignore me until he got that situation off his mind. Then he was gonna feel like talking to me. So then I heard that he had kissed Rasha from so many people. And then I asked him and he tells me that he didn't, but I told him be real with me.
And?
Well, that's about all I know. He has to write me back.
I see.
Yep. But IDK, what to believe?
I would advise you not to waste your energy, but I'd just be saying that because I'm mad at him.
Why?
Don't worry about it. Just suffice it to say that I can understand your emotions right now.
It's crazy.
Let me guess. It's crazy And it hurts, and sometimes you just want to end, but at the same time, you don't want to picture your life without it. It makes you feel good when you get the slightest attention, but when he ignores you, it's like a bunch of daggers. Question mark?
Yeah, exactly like that.
And you're always hearing stuff about him saying this or her saying that, and you don't know what to believe, so you try to believe in him, but you keep hearing it, and when you confront him about it, he says it's not true, and it doesn't fix your problem, but leaves you wondering whether he really cares or not.
Exactly.
So then you talk to your friends about it, and they start disliking him because of how he makes you feel. But you still keep defending him, and since you don't see him and don't get to talk about it, nothing changes. So you keep talking to your friends about it, going around in verbal circles, and all it does is leave you more confused.
Oh my god, are you a mind reader?
Rolling on the moon laughing. Nah, I just know the game. And I know most of his relations and how they turn out. I have a friend just like him. Bracket. I was referring to Christian. Comment on May 12th of year 13. End bracket.
Damn, but do these girls butt him?
But
Oh, cut.
ellipses. Usually no. I think he's the one that does the cutting.
Oh, he said he wasn't gonna cut me.
I didn't say he was going to. I just said that from what I remember, he usually did the cutting.
Oh, I know, I was just telling you.
You know Rasha, right?
Yeah, that's the girl I heard he kissed. I want to fight her. Why?
You know they dated, right?
Yeah, why?
I used to talk to her too.
Like, how?
Like how I'm talking to you right now. She told me her problems, and I tried to help her understand him a little better.
Ooh, I thought you were saying, like, go now. I can't fucking stand her.
Because of the rumors?
Don't help her.
Why? Why don't you like her?
No, I fucking hate her.
Because of Z?
Not really. I just be hearing that she talks about me, and I don't like that.
Was that before or after you started dating Z?
Mostly now, and I'm hearing that she kissed him and she's stunning, not writing me back on MySpace.
Well, I can't say whether they kissed or not, as in I don't know the answer, but I can say that she loved him too, and they had similar problems.
Oh, but if they did, then that's so burnt, because why would he even bother? And if they didn't, I don't care. I still don't like her.
All I'm saying is, watch your emotions. My brother is quite fickle, and loving him is likely to get you hurt. At least until he figures out what he wants. But I guess it's a little late for that advice, huh?
Yeah, kinda.
Sorry. Tongue emoji.
Lol, it aight.
So, what you gonna do about it?
I don't know anymore.
What do you want to do about it? If you were dating my friend, I just advise you to be strong and move on, but you're dating my bro, and I don't want to encourage anyone to make that decision when my thoughts are biased from the start.
Damn, like it's crazy.
Believe me, I know. I don't know what to say. I'm waiting for my friend to come because he's really good at this sort of thing, but I don't know why he encourages me. All I can say is, someone can say they love you and not mean it. But if they truly care for you, then they'll come after you've gone. They'll come after you after you've gone. Or so the saying goes.
Damn.
Quote, if you love someone, let them go. If they come back, then they were always yours. If they don't, then they never were. End quote.
I know that, but I don't know if I should.
I am in no way telling you to make that decision. It's just a saying in one of my college books that I thought you might like to know.
I knew that saying because it's like everywhere.
Huh. Now if only it worked, huh?
True, but sometimes it don't.
Yeah, especially not with this one. Unless...
Yeah, unless?
Nah, I'm just thinking to myself. There was a theory about twin souls and stuff, and I'm just remembering when something similar happened to him.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's funny how life works out sometimes. Goddamn irritating, but funny. At least it would be funny when it doesn't happen to you.
Yeah, that would be a whole nother story.
Just think about it. Your friends aren't helping. He's not helping. You have to make a decision on your own. That's the only way to get out of this cycle.
Yeah, true.
But remember, I am not suggesting you cut him. What you do is up to you. But regardless of whatever decision you make, I suggest you speak to him at least one more time, face to face, and give him a chance to prove himself. I already know how it's going to go when you see him, but I'll let you find that out for yourself.
Just tell me how. I try to talk to him, but he doesn't want to.
Then shouldn't I tell you something? Either stand your ground and get an answer out of him, or you can continue being his quote-unquote girlfriend.
So you think I should talk to him? If not, then just continue to be his girlfriend and get played if he really is playing me.
No. I'm suggesting, quote-unquote, 3 possibilities. Get your answer and get your Z back. Get your butt the fuck up out of there and find someone else. Or get nothing and continue as you are, stagnant, hurting.
Damn, that hurts.
I know. My friend has to hear me complain about it all the time. So I know exactly how you feel. But usually, the right choice seems to be the hardest one the most often. Cling to hope, cling to desire, or accept despair.
Damn.
Well, I just thought I'd paint you the picture from my perspective. There's absolutely no rush, and there's no need to take my advice. What you do in the end is up to the two of you.
Yeah, I know.
Which is why I suggest you talk to him. Let him know how you feel in person. Maybe that will spark something.
I know, I want to, but he doesn't want to talk to me.
And that's all I shall suggest in the matter for now.
Because people like running their mouth and him believing them, not me.
When people are in quote-unquote love, it shouldn't matter what other people say or think.
I know, but I tell him that all the time.
And it doesn't work, does it?
Well, kinda not really. I just told him that on MySpace. Not to listen to what other people say and shit, but I don't know.
I know, none of us really do. We only pretend to, and sometimes we're lucky enough to get it right, but very, very few of us actually do the first time. Guess neither of us are the exception.
Yeah, man.
Well, good luck. With whatever choice you make.
Yeah, I hope I make a good one. Well, I can tell you one now, that I'm not gonna break up with him.
Just do whatever you think is best.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, good luck with that. I'm gonna get going now. Peace, Marissa. Hope I helped.
Lol. Aight then. Yeah, you did.
Here's where I signed off. After that, I went to sleep listening to Where I Want to Be by Donald Jones over and over and over. Next day, I debated a little on what to do when I woke up around 1 p.m. I went to Z's house and decided that I'd take back my PS2. This decision was partly because I was mad at him yesterday and partly because I had nothing to do since last night when he sorta kinda ditched me. Max was busy with his girl in game, Christian was out, George was working, and I wanted to play Jack too, but couldn't since Z had my PlayStation. Anyways, when I got there, Z's sister Ada let me in. I took the PS2 and chilled with her for a bit. She suggested I go to a party with her and Ara. Bracket. Ara is one of her many female cousins. Comment on May, year 13. End bracket. I said sure and went home to get ready. I came back 2 hours later all showered up and the girls took out my braids for me. Speeding past the rest, we went to a party number 1 at her aunt's house. I talked to Christian for a while, telling him that between Z and I was probably in the position similar to John, and Christian, or the many, many other people that had fallen in love with him. Afterwards, Ada, Juju, who left Malik behind, and I headed to some other person's birthday party, whose name I eventually learned was Pito. I was bored because they played Spanish music all night long, so I barely danced. Bracket. I didn't really like Spanish dancing music, generally. But I did run into Nicole, who was one of my closest school friends back in 8th grade, who I hadn't seen in years. I learned she was a June 20th Gemini, and that her ex-boyfriend was a May 25th Gemini. After that, Ada called Patrick, her next boyfriend at the time, and he picked the 4 of us up. Juju, Ada, Ara, and myself, and dropped Juju and I off at Juju's house. Juju pulled the spare key out of wherever it was hidden, and we went inside. He told me to stay with him for a while until someone got home and showed me a song. It was cool. Bracket. Only one song? What? Lol. End bracket. He then chatted with Z and Angel. Angel said, bracket, over AIM or phone I think, end bracket, "Yo bum, why'd you leave my little bro?" Or something like that to Z. And Z said, "So, what's up?" We quickly learned that Z was at Silva's, whoever that was, and that was pretty much it. After that, I bounced and went home. I did nightly things and was about to hit the bed when I got 2 text messages. I was perplexed as to who would be texting me at this time of night. It was Z. He asked who it was. I said, "Your brother, you idiot." He replied, "Oh, I just want to say I'm sorry for what happened the other night, and I just feel really bad. Do you forgive me?" An answer. I was shocked that he actually cared whether I forgave him or not and responded, "Oh, yeah, I forgive you." Then he signed off his AIM. You can communicate between AIM and a cell phone with texting capabilities. He texted my phone with a computer, I guess. Speeding things up, prior to this and even now, I am very confused. I want to give up on him so badly, to just say he's straight and I'll never get a chance with him. It hurts to hope, so I've already deadened my heart to the possibility. I've decided that I won't look at him as a love interest anymore, just as a brother, because it seemed like he didn't care for me in the other way, or in a lover sort of way. But occasionally he does these little things that surprise and shock me. They make me think that I'm more important to him than I know. Sometimes I just confuse his maturing for other things, and I don't know what to think. But the important thing is that I'm not madly in love anymore. I still love him, but I'm not going to keep being, quote unquote, on his dick, you know? Bracket. On his dick is a phrase from Ebonics that means with them or wanting to be with them all the time. It is also negatively connotated as overly clingy, end bracket. But that voluntary apology thing, whew, that surprised me. I went to sleep contemplative that night. When I told Christian about it, he remarked that it seemed like every time I was about to make a final decision concerning Z, like leaving him or to stop being brothers, he does something that completely changes my mind, or that makes me think he does care. In retrospect, this does seem true. I wonder if it's a sign. Maybe we really are meant to be together, but in what way? That's the question. The good thing, though, is that from all the pain came temperance. I've learned how to control my emotions with and without him, and to be more flexible concerning him. It seems we both still had some growing up to do, not just him. But I guess I'm best at a distance for now. I appreciate the lessons he's taught me, and I hope one day we can take it further. But for now, pero paz. Bracket. But peace in Spanish. End bracket.